Yo! Welcome to episode number 6 of the Building a Force series. Obviously, we're taking control of York City FC. We're taking them all the way to the top. We're going to win the Champions League. I am FN Campbell. Thank you very much for joining us today. We have been going through quite a few games actually since we last left you. We last played against Bury, who were one of our main rivals. We managed to beat them 1-0, well, not comfortably. But Oztuma got the penalty to make it 1-0 and steal the 3 points from Bury in the 45th minute. We then played Eastleigh, 2-0 victory against them at home. Keith Lowe and Wes Fletcher with the goals. Wes Fletcher is absolutely unbelievable. I've had a couple of people in the comment sections of previous episodes mention that he is a beast, and so far he has been a beast. But we did lose 2-1 though against Carlisle. Jake Hyde got the only goal for us in that game after Mark Beck and a David Amu 91st minute winner. Really tough to take that one. But so yeah, first loss in the league for a couple of games. But we moved on and we played Oldham. We beat them 3-2. A Wes Fletcher hat-trick. Danny, going to try and pronounce that. Philiskirk. I think I pronounced that correctly. Got 2 goals for Oldham. Finished 3-2 in the end. Wes Fletcher getting a hat-trick. 2 goals in the first half and then his third goal coming the 49th minute. We then played Northampton, carried on our winning streak in the league. Beat them 1-0. Jake Hyde with the only goal in the 35th minute. We then played Morecambe and we drew 0-0. Ball drawn, nothing really happened. Pretty poor results, to be honest with you, because they're sort of hanging around the bottom of the table. We then played Colchester, who were one of the favourites actually in the league initially at the beginning of the season. We lost 3-1. I will go into the reasons probably why we lost so badly in just a second. But yeah, we lost 3-1. Jake Hyde got the only goal. You're probably thinking, where the hell, what the hell's going on? Where's Wes Fletcher? Why hasn't he not scored for a while? Well, I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, 3-1. So Jake Hyde got the only goal. Alex Gilby, Paul Konchesky, funnily enough, with the penalty, and Macaulay Bonn. In the 88th minute, summed it up. 3-1 loss. This is how it leaves us for the league. We're currently in second place. We're 2 points behind Oxford, who are top. 2 points ahead of Mansfield. But we're comfortable. I mean, we're 6 points clear of 4th position, so we are in the automatic promotion spots. I'm not going to lie, if we were going to get promoted, I'd rather do it via winning the league, just because of the financial bonuses of it. Plus, it puts a trophy on our CV straight away. But it's a long way to go yet. We're only halfway through the season. This is actually the halfway point. We've still got another 23 games to go. As you can see, Wes Fletcher is currently top scorer in the league by 5 goals with 18 in 23 appearances. He's also got the highest average rating of 7.27. He's also got he's joint first in man of the match performances with 5. Jordan Clark is in joint third with 6 assists in the assist table thingamajiggy. And the most yellow cards, unfortunately, Tom Soros, we've had a real problem with his disciplinary record as of late. He's got a couple of red cards. He was recently banned for a game as well because of the amount of yellow cards he's had. He's on 6 yellow cards. So we're in all of the tables. Unfortunately, we're not in the clean sheets table, which is a shame. But we'll go on to what's been going on since we left you. Our goalkeeper, Wildsmith, has had his loan deal extended. We're now, if we can bring him up, Joe Wildsmith, we've now opted to keep him for an extra 3 months. So he stays until the end of the season pretty much. Is that with us or is that with the... When does he actually finish with us? Expires February. So we probably look to extend that again because Joe Wildsmith, he started off very good. He's kind of dipped, but we've got other things to blame for that. Now, my God, we've had injury problems. We've got Coulson, who's our number 1 choice right-sided midfielder. He's out for 3 to 4 months. That's the first injury. Our next one, James Atkinson, although this guy is our second choice keeper, he's out for 9 days to 3 weeks. Paul Connolly is out for 3 to 4 weeks. He was actually injured at the beginning of about 2 or 3 games ago as well. We got Femi Ilsanmi. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. We've got Michael Coulson, as I said, he's out for 3 to 4 months. But this is the big one. Wes Fletcher is out for another 3 to 4 weeks. He's actually been injured for the last 3 games as well, so he hasn't played at all. He's been a big, massive loss. But we're missing essentially 1, 2, 3, 4 first team key starters. which is really frustrating because Louis Rowley's coming. He's not been good enough. In fact, he's been really poor. Right back for Andrew Burns, again, not been great. He's been pretty poor. He's been coming in for Connolly, Rowley in for Ilsanmi. Coulson, he's obviously come out. We've got either Pereira or Schmelz coming. Schmelz has not done too bad, to be fair. Wes Fletcher's, obviously, he was out, and Jake Hyde has come in. And he's done okay. He's got a couple of goals. We have had Dylan Dykes come back from loan. That's not something that we recalled. He's just finished his loan deal. So that kind of finished at the right time for us. So at least we have 2 striking options, which I prefer. So, yeah, a lot of injury problems at the moment. We've had a couple of people sign new deals. Basically, it's either because I think they're going to be in the first team for a longer amount of time, or I think I can make some money on them. So Femi Ilsanmi, he's possibly not. He's got good physical stats, but I don't like his technical. He's got really poor tackling. His passing's only a 6. His crossing's only a 6. And for a left fullback, it's not great. I do like them stats to be sort of reasonably okay, if not quite good. He's 6'1" though, which is good, but he has got good physical stats. So I've signed him on a new deal. I extended his deal by an extra 2 years. He's actually on less wages as well. He's on about £200 less a week on wages, which is always a bonus. So yeah, but his value rocketed from something like 15k to 140k. So hopefully we can make some money on him either in this window, if we can find a better left back, or at the end of the season. We'll have to see what happens. I think if we're doing well in, like, by the end of sort of January, if we're doing still well up in the league, I mean, promotion's going to really add value to the players, or even just a high sort of finish in the league is going to add value to the players. So that's when we might look to cash in on some players. It is only 2 to 4 weeks he's out, so we won't make any drastic decisions as of yet, but we'll see how it goes, because he's not been too bad for us, to be fair. McComb signed a new deal, the centre-back. He's recently signed a new deal. He's 30 years old, so we've only given him a year extension. He's 6'2". His value's gone up to 74k from, I think, 8k. He's also on £200 less a week in wages. I mean, he's at the latter end of his year. He's not got great tackling, but he's still not a bad player. He's been at the club for a while. He's a consistent performer, which I was really keen to keep. So, yeah, we kept him on. John McComb, obviously English and homegrown as well, which is good. So, more deals that we signed. I think, we signed, I'm sure we did one more. No, I think that's it, actually. Oh, no, sorry, we've actually signed someone. Marlon Pack has joined on a free, and he's an absolute worldie of a signing. This has probably been the best buy for the club so far. Look at that. Current ability 4.5 star, recommendation and potential ability obviously 5 star. He's English. He is on quite a lot of wages, but because we've saved some money on other players, 1k a week he's on, but he stays with us for a 2-year period. I do think we have an extension clause. We will do that now. Trigger 2-year contract extension. We did put it in the contract because he was moaning he only wanted to stay for 2 years. So I said, okay, fine, you can stay for 2 years, but we want an option to keep you for longer. So he's now going to be here for 4 years. He's 6'2". He's a ball-winning midfielder. He's got great physical attributes. He's not very quick, but he's not going to be moving around too much. Good mental attributes as well. And his technical attributes are really good. We're trying to train his tackling and his marking. His passing's really good already at 14. His heading's obviously always going to be good because it's at 12. His jumper reach is okay as well. Being at 6'2", which always comes in handy. But this has obviously and most definitely been the signing that the best signing we've made for the club so far. Real coup for the club. The press conference, like, everyone was like, oh my god, it's amazing that you can bring a player like Marlon Pack to the club. And yeah, I agree. Harry's loan deal finished. He left the club. Unfortunately, we couldn't extend the deal at the time, but that's one of the reasons why we looked for a centre midfielder, and we did find Marlon Pack. He's come in. His value is already 350k. That will probably step up a little bit more now as well, that he's got a 2-year deal extra, so 4 years in total. In regards to, we've got 2 players that returned from loan. We've got Baxter that's returned from loan that we're going to try and sell. This guy signed for the club at the beginning of the season. He'd already agreed a deal with the club before we joined, and yeah, so he signed on a free, and yeah, we haven't managed to get rid of him, obviously because he just joined at the beginning of the season, so we didn't really get the chance to get rid of him, so we loaned him out, 100% wages paid. He's now returned, so we're going to offer him to clubs again. They can have him for nothing. He's really not that great. I don't really know why they signed him in the first place. Lucas Cunha, we're still trying to get a work permit for. He's a really, really good centre-back. a Brazilian as well. Whether we'll get a work permit for him anytime soon, I think we'll try and we'll apply for a work permit again. If we have any luck, we'll obviously try and get him. He'll be into the first team, and we'll sell one of the current centre backs. If we don't, we'll try and loan him out and get the wages covered. Marvin McCoy, we're trying to get rid of as well. Obviously, recently signed. Haven't been able to get rid of him as of yet. He's also on £600 a week, so we look to save some money on him. He does leave at the end of the season though. Ebo Ando, this is another guy as well, central attacking midfielder, a guy that we signed. He needs a work permit too, so we'll do that now and see how we get on. Again, if not, we'll try and loan him out. Ryan Jarvis out on loan. Fraser Eddington's also out on loan. Tom Platts recently gone out on loan. He's left. They've extended his loan. He went out for a month, as you probably know in the previous episode. Altrincham come back and they've extended his loan by another 3 months. Again, all wages paid, which is good because he's got good potential. He doesn't look too bad. He's only 22 years old, English homegrown. Has got an extra year on his deal. We'll see what we decide to do with him and how he gets on at Altrincham. Yeah, what else have I got on my list here that I need to make you aware of? Yeah, it's basically the fact of Wes Fletcher is out for so long. It's really killed us in our with our current form. His goals, the goals that we're lacking from him have definitely affected us. Oh, sorry, we did do one more deal. Coulson. Although he's injured, we did make him sign the new deal as well. His value's rocketed up from 8k, I think, 8 or 9k to 125k. He would have left at the end of the season. He's here for another 4 years. We've did an extension option in his contract. Did it straight away. He's on £1,000 a week. He's on £100 less than he was previously, so we're saving another £100 there a week. So yeah, I'm just really trying to fixate on the finances a little bit. We have got a reasonably big squad. That's why I'm trying to let players go. I'd like to get Kuna into the first team and get one of these centre backs out. Doug Dale's been moaning about first team football. He does it really good in stats, but his form, look at that, 6.46 in the last 5 games, 6.47 over the season. He's been really, really poor, and at that value, 110k. I mean, he's not great. He relishes big matches. With every big match he's played, he's been poor. But yeah, so I think if we can get Cunha into the first team, we'll probably look to sell him because he is starting to moan, as you can see, about first team football. And then the other guy is a central attacking midfielder, Ebo Ando. So we'll see what we decide to do with him. But we have got 2 options in there already with Jordan Clark, who's one of my favourite players in the team, 6 foot central attacking midfielder, good advanced playmaker. 22 years old as well. Good dribbling, good finishing, good first touch, good passing, good technique. Really, really good player actually. I really do like Jordan Clark. He's got good potential as well. So him and Oztoom have been rotating, as you know. So we do have a game today. Work permit decision set for Lucas Kuna on 3rd of January. So we should know by tomorrow about both of these players. My best guess is they probably won't get one. So we'll try and loan them out because they haven't been obviously playing for anyone. So we'll try and loan him out and see how we get on. If obviously they don't get the work permit. So we're going to match preview. We've got a huge game today against Burton. They've been playing a 4-1-4-1 formation recently. They are currently sat in 6th place in League 2. We are really struggling for a good form at the minute. I'm not too sure who is the favourite for this at the moment. It does normally say it somewhere in here. We'll find out shortly, but we'll go team selection anyway. We'll have a look at the team. So we've been playing a 4-4-1-1, as you know. Connolly's now been injured, so Andrew Burns is going to have to come in. Look, it's a real poor team. We're missing some big players. Goodman can come in for Connolly on the bench. Marlon Pack. Do we give him his first game today? Of course we do. Who are we going to drop? Timlin's not been playing great, so let's just drop him straight out of the team. So we've got Soares and Pack central midfield partnership. Carson on the left, Schmeltz on the right. Jordan Clark in the number 10. We've got Jake Hyde up top. Rowley at left back, who's been really poor. In fact, I'm going to have a quick word with him. He's got an average rating of 6.34 in the last 5 games. So let's warn player about his recent form. Start playing high standing if you want to stay in the first team. I think I've been playing well. Assertive. I'm your manager. I don't appreciate you using that tone of voice for me. What's he said? I'm disappointed you don't agree. I apologise. Yeah, you have a good Louis Rowley. I've spoken out of turn. You haven't been good enough, mate. A little bit worried about causing problems already. Anyway, so we're going to have a look. Who do we got on the bench? Crowsdale. Crowsdale can come out for Timlin if he's going to. So we'll put Timlin on the bench. So yeah, at the back we've got Rowley at left back, Burns at right back, who's not the best of players either. Lowe and Dugdale. Let's drop Dugdale. Let's bring in... Let's go for McComb in for Dugdale. Dugdale can play right back, which is handy. We'll play controlled football. 4-4-1-1. Very fluid familiarity with the tactic. Wildsmith in goal as well. So we'll submit that team. We've got to give a number to Marlon Pack. What number should we give him? Let's go... I can't give him a 13. Let's go with 18. I'd rather give him a little bit of a lower number, but there we go. So we are 7-4 on to win. Burton are 5-4 favourites. I think because we're missing some of our big players, as you can see, Michael Coulson, Wes Fletcher and Paul Connolly will be a big miss. Will be big misses for York, and I 100% agree, to be honest with you. Any team miss a player, his caliber player, yeah, that's fine. So we get into the game. They're still playing the 4-4-1-1. They've got Webb, Musinho, Sharps and Maynard at the back. Hill in that defensive midfield role. Henshaw, Weir, Murdoch and Abdo. Beavon up top. McLaughlin in goal. They've got James, Slade, Harness, Knowles, Palmer, Calder and Atkins on the bench. So it pretty much matches our formation player for player. It'll be Clark against Hill, Henshaw against Burns, Weir against Weir against Pack, Murdoch against Soares, Abdo against Rowley, and then it'll be Webb against Schmeltz, Maynard against Carson, and then Musinho and Sharps obviously against Hyde, with Beavon against Lowe and McComb. So let's get into the game. We'll listen to the assistant, always close down the keeper and weaker foot. Continue to the team talk. I believe you got what it takes. They need a morale boost. Passionate. Come on, York. We've had a dip in form. I'm really happy with that Marlon Pack signing though. Hopefully he can come in and turn the team round, help us pick the form back up again as we kick off. So Pack with his first touch of the game, what's he going to do? He's going to have a 100% pass completion ratio. I'm happy with that. Jake Hyde's offside in the first minute. Yeah, really keen to get a win today. We could go top if Oxford... Who are Oxford playing? They're not playing. So we could actually go top completely. We could be... so Oxford aren't playing. So we could go top of the league if we win this. Burton... I've got the ball. Hill plays it out to Webb. He's taken the throw in previously. He's played it into Beavon. Beavon's taken a good touch. He put it past us. And Henshaw's hit the post and he puts the rebound wide. They've obviously gone hard on Marlon Pack, whose conditions dropped down to 60%, now 61%. Hopefully he can run that off. Who are Mansfield playing today? Mansfield are away to Exeter, who sit in 12th place. Weir comes forward with the ball. Murdoch. Pack against Weir. Can we get the ball? No. Henshaw. We've got to clear that. We do. Carson picks the ball up. He plays it back to Wildsmith, who smashes it downfield to no one. Clark, though, should pounce on that. He just misses the tackle. Lowe wins a header. Can Clark pounce on that? He does pounce on the second attempt. Rowley into Pack. What's Pack going to do? Soares. Goes long. Straight to Sharps. And Beavon's in one-on-one on goal. And Wildsmith bottles it. Doesn't decide to go for the poor touch by Beavon. And Beavon just slots it past him. And we are 1-0 down to Burton. Oh, that's frustrating. So we'll load the highlight here. That's very annoying. So Sharp smashes the ball. Beavon, it looks like Wildsmith's going to come and get that. Look, stops, backtracks, and he just, by him backtracking, creates the space for Beavon to just slot it straight past him. Really poor goalkeeper by Wildsmith, who had a really good start to his career at York City with his loan deal, but he seems to have dropped off a little bit, making silly errors like that. So Abdo takes the throw into Murdoch. Abdo's going to whip it in, and oh my god, I thought it had gone over the line. Wildsmith just stops the ball from creeping over the line to make it 2-0 to Burton. Smash it downfield. We're going to give the ball straight away again. We've apparently got retained possession on. We have. We won't play wider. We'll play... I definitely cancelled that. But Beavon comes again. Wildsmith this time saves the attempt. We definitely took that off. We have. I don't want to play wider. Hyde. Out to Pack. What are you going to do? He's going to give the ball away. This is poor. Jake Hyde having a 6.3 as well. He's not offering anything. My god, I cannot wait for Wes Fletcher to come back. He's so much better. Abdo now with a free kick. Henshaw picks the ball up and no one tracks the run, and Beavon's hit the bar. Burns just gets to it before Beavon can tap into an open goal. Abdo going to try and put the ball in the box, but it's blocked and it goes out for a corner, and we are under the cosh here. At home, Abdo. Suarez will clear. Can Clark go and get that? He's going to be beaten to it. I'm guessing to be... He's just won the ball. It looks like it's a throw to them. It is. And that'll be the end of the highlight. We're playing really, really poorly. We're going to have to give him a good kick up the backside at half time. Jake Hyde, I think we're going to have to take him off. He's not offering anything. We've got control and to keep possession, and we're not doing either. I think we might go to counter the amount of ball that they're having. Maynard into Murdoch. Can we get the ball off him? No, look how much... Why has Weir got so much space? Suarez, you need to win something today. He's not doing anything. Suarez has left his man. He's let Murdoch go. Murdoch's going to smash that top bins. And I don't have a clue why Suarez is bloody... It's like watching 6-year-olds chase a ball around a park. What is he doing? Suarez, who follows the pass, not thinking that he's... Look, here, he's gone over to Weir. Why is Suarez done that? Murdoch's just got loads of room and he's absolutely smashed that top corner. Wildsmith, to be fair, should probably do a little bit better again. And we're 2-0 down. Not going well. We're going to go aggressive. Show me something else. Hyde. We're going to go... He's looking fired up. If he doesn't improve by the 60th minute, things are... We're going to kick off. Counter. Let's go instructions. Much higher tempo. Whipped crosses. Run at defence. Cool. So we're going to start the second half. Not good enough. Not good enough. 2-0 down. Get off, Suarez. So we kick off at the second half. Here we go. Maynard. It's at Abdo. So much room. Jake Hyde has improved by 0.1. We are on the counter. They're kicking the crap out of Marlon Pack though. Schmelz isn't having a good game. Clark isn't having a good game. I think we're going to take out Clark and Hyde in the 60th minute. Yep, so let's go and make these changes now. Clark comes out for Oztuma, and Dylan Dykes is going to come in for Jake Hyde. They better create something. At least bloody Louis Rowley's having a better game. McComb, however, is not. So Burns is going to take the throw. Schmelz, do not lose the ball straight away. Let's actually create something. Schmelz plays it back. It looks like it's deflected back to Pack. He's going to play it across to Suarez. What are you going to do, Suarez? Louis Rowley, come forward. You've got plenty of room. Carson, a little bit of room time to turn. He whips the ball in. It's cleared, and Suarez is going to pick it up into Oztuma. What are you going to do? Great ball. Dykes, and he makes it 2-1. The two substitutes connecting to make it 2-1. Oztuma through to Dykes, who smashes the ball into the net, back of the net, to make it 2-1. Great little through ball there from Oztuma. Dykes for a good bit of movement to create the space. And to be fair, their keeper needs to do better. But Oztuma plays a lovely little ball. Dykes smashes it home, and it's 2-1. And we're on the counter. Marlon Pack is going to have to come off. 50%. Jesus Christ. 49%. They're really kicking the crap out of him, aren't they? They must know that he's a good player. So counter. We're going to have to go attacking. I think we're going to have to change Pack. So we'll make the substitution now. We'll bring in Timlin. Hopefully we can win a free kick, because Timlin's good on the ball on free kicks. But we'll take Pack off to give him a rest. And we're attacking now as we hit the 80th minute. Can we get a last late equaliser? We've got the ball. Timlin out to McComb, who just smashes the ball to no one. What is he doing? We've got retained possession on, and you're playing stupid football like that. Weir's going to come forward now for Burton. He's going to play that through ball. He does. Oh, poor. Why is McComb just absolutely smashing the ball as hard as he can at absolutely no one? Sunday League stuff. Nothing's happening. Oh, not going to do anything yet. Are we going to win the ball? Yes and no. Oh, here we go. Keeper's going to just back off. Yeah, 3-1. A stupid long... We're just smashing the ball. I don't understand. If we've got retained possession on, why are our team just smashing the ball upfield? It's not Route 1. Look, who's that to? They've just gone back. Rob Lowe's missed the header. Wildsmith has just backed off and not even made an attempt to save the ball. And we are 3-1 down. And this is how it is going at the moment. Very frustrated. I'm not surprised, because you're playing absolutely terrible. Keith Lowe with a massive mistake, missing the header. John McComb smashing the ball to no one. And that will probably see us through. Rowley's going to take the throw. This is going to be full time, I think. Carson out to Rowley, you put the ball there and that's it, full time. So just ignoring team instructions seems to be our downfall at the minute. We've got retain possession on, we've got keep the ball, playing quick football, and they're basically dwelling on the ball, smashing the ball upfield and not keeping the ball. That's what happens. So Oxford now have a chance and a game in hand. It doesn't like Mansfield. Mansfield did lose, which is good for us. They lost 1-0. It does mean Burton, though, creep back up on us. They're now 5 points behind. Southend also won 1-0. So they're now only 3 points behind us. Oxford have got a game in hand, to a good chance to make their lead 5 points, up to 5 points with a win. So really, really poor from us. But that's going to conclude the episode. We'll quickly have a look, depending on how long this takes. We'll have a quick look at where we're going to play next. The next game will probably cover the Mansfield game, as it's looking like it could be quite a big game. Southend, though, could catch us, but we need to start getting through some games to get through the season. We are on episode number 5, and we haven't done the first season yet. So join me for the Mansfield game in this is episode 6. Join me in the Mansfield game next Tuesday for episode number 7. Don't forget to check out the Aston Villa series, which obviously, when that concludes, this will become the main save on the channel. And also the World Network game, which is out every single Saturday, 1 o'clock. So plugs. Oh, and don't forget the Twitter. Anyway, pretty poor episode if I'm honest. I'm guessing there'll be a lot of business and a lot of ins and outs, hopefully, over this January period. So you'll have an update about that in the Mansfield, before the Mansfield game as well in the next episode. So make your suggestions. If you think there's a player that you know that not many other people do, put him in the comment section below. I'll take a look at him. Because although I do play the episode, I'll play through the games, I answer everyone's comment, I read everyone's comment, I've replied to every single tweet. It's not like I'm this big guy that's going to sit and ignore everyone. I'm not the type. But yeah, anyway, so I will see you guys for the Mansfield game on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then. Peace.